My name is Billie Addleman. I'm an attorney here in Cheyenne. I'm a partner with the Cheyenne law firm of Hearst Applegate. Went to elementary school in Eureka, Nevada, middle school in Nampa, Idaho, and high school in San Francisco. I did a little bit of time in the military and then went to college in Reno and looked at a few places on a map and ended up visiting Laramie in the summer. Fell in love with Laramie and started at the University of Wyoming in the fall of 2000. The neat things about going to the University of Wyoming is I had every plan of going back to Nevada, but as luck would have it, I sat next to my future wife on the first day of class. And she was from Glen Rock, so obviously we compromised and stayed in Wyoming. I'm very fortunate to practice the firm that I practice. Hearst Applegate invested in me as a young attorney, a young professional, made the time to teach me how to practice law and how to be a professional. But I'm also been very fortunate to have two other role models that mentored me as well, and that's Frank Neville and Pat Murphy, who made the time when I was a young attorney to invest and mentor me to help me become a better attorney and do my job better. My wife and I, we love our families, but giving back, community service was really not something that either of our families did. And so we were influenced by some incredible role models. For me, one of my earliest role models was a man by the name of Jimmy Itheraldi. He was a county assessor in Eureka, Nevada, but he was also just an amazing community volunteer. He helped out with so many different organizations, whether it was Little League Baseball, high school football, the VFW. He was just someone that was constantly working to make the community a better place for the people and for the kids growing up there. The second role model or hero of mine is John Meskey. John took the time to invest in me as a young professional, a young attorney at the firm, and every day would come into my office with a cup of coffee, just sit down and visit and talk about the importance of taking care of the client, the importance of practicing the right way, and also the importance of giving back to your community. And then the final person would be George McIlvaine. George passed away about 7 years ago. George was an amazing individual, a banker, and then an investment broker. And George was a person that had a credo that we, my wife and I, try to live by, and that is, if someone is in need and you can help them without hurting yourself, do it. We're here on the campus of LCCC, and this is one of the things I'm most proud of, is my involvement in LCCC. I've served on a number of different nonprofits, but I don't think anything I've been more passionate about than this college, and it's the reason why I asked to be interviewed here. Was this college is special to my wife and me. There's just so many stories here and so much great work being done by so many different people. I've been involved with LCCC for over a decade, but I'm still learning about the students here and some of the great work that we're doing. Anytime I start to get tired or fatigued or think it's time to work on something else, I'll come across another student, I hear their story, and it just re-energizes me. Because my wife and I talk about this all the time, it really is the students. That's who we're helping. We got great buildings, great faculty, great staff here, but our return on investment are the students. And it's just an amazing place that's making our community, our state, and our world a better place. Professionally, one of the things I've learned along the way is to make the time. Make the time to do stuff outside your profession. Make the time to do something outside of what you do every day. I think it's impactful for your community, but also personally, your personal well-being. You have to find something that you're passionate outside of your job, something that interests you, something that will make you feel like you have given back to the community. The second thing is listen. I have to be a better listener. I have to be an active listener. I have to be an intentional listener. I cannot be a distracted listener. My employees and staff, our firm operates better when we listen to our employees, to our staff, to what their interests are, what their passions are. And what I have found is when we don't listen, that's when we lose them. Taking care of people, investing in people, whether it's your people or people in the community, this is where we live. It's just so important that we're part of it. We support each other and we give back.